Hello, everybody. Hello, late night Baltimore. We are live. The game's still going on. Lamar's rushing. He's throwing it up. Somebody got knocked over. It's got to be a flag. It's 17-10 still. Nope, of course, no flag. 3rd and 5, 4th and 5. This is 4th down and 5 yards to go with the score 17-7. They must go for. Oh, no, they can kick. Kick here, yeah. Kick here. They need a field goal. Yeah, 4th and 5. You gotta get a field goal anyway. They're going for it. No, they're kicking. Yeah. Okay, here comes Tucker to kick. Tucker will make it.
How long is this?
It's like 20 or 30 yards.
Week 3 is nothing.
All right, then.
The rain. That's good.
That's good. Okay, so 17-14, 10, 17-10 with
3 timeouts left.
3 timeouts left and 2:34.
So if you give them 3 now,
It's not necessarily over.
you get 3 and out.
Yeah,
3
and
and
out.
out, you have a chance. But,
Tucker just made it 17-10.
So it'd be 3 and out.
So this is it. But the volume is not up. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Where's the other?
It's in that. It's in. Try looking in there. Though. It's that, or it's hanging up in one of these. It's in there. All right, it's 2:34 left, 17-10. Please, onsides, nah. Go onsides. It's too hard to onsides recover these days.
Deep.
Well, that's all right. They can hear you if you talk. Just talk loudly.
Oh, okay. Okay, you did exactly what you thought. So, if you keep them from first down, you have a good chance.
It might be plugged in there. See if it's plugged in there over there in that one of these outlets.
These are little things.
What about the one by there, the lamp? Okay, 2:34. You can't let them get a first down, or the game is kind of.
First down. So
Here's a run. Kansas City running, getting a lot of yards.
Flag.
There's a flag.
Okay,
Hopefully it's holding.
Yeah.
All right, that'll stop the clock.
Well, holding has to be holding.
Or offside or something. They're going back.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Clock stop.
Well, it's not against the Ravens.
Rev is coming up. He's saying against the Ravens. Neutral zone infraction. All right, now let them have the first down.
They have the first down.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's good. Really, that stops the clock. Too many men on the field. And he still couldn't stop him. It's now just the Ravens have 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the season. And they're still in the game despite how poorly they played this whole game and how many the miscues they call them. Oh, fudge. They're going to get thrown all over the place. You just see this one. I don't know where the Ravens have lost their minds or something. The Ravens jumped off sides, way off sides, neutral zone, and now almost tackled the runner. They're discussing. People are discussing. Calling it against the Ravens, of course. Personal foul. This really is not good. What are you doing? Unnecessary roughness. Against Raquan Smith.
What?
1st and 10 now, but way up there. Raquan jumped the line and he kept hitting. It's not like him to play this poorly. All right, there is 2 minutes and 28 seconds. The clock has stopped. Kansas City has the football. There's like, I don't understand, this thing keeps popping up here. Hello, hello. Why do I keep having to turn this volume up? All right, anyways, it's second down. Clock running. Clock stop, timeout. Ravens still have a chance. Hello, 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 hello. It's hard to tell whether any sound is coming.
2:23, and they got one timeout left.
Hello, hello. All right, now I think the sound is okay. 2nd and 11. Now this is 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. 2nd and 11 against Kansas City. And they're walking around. Andy Reid's walking around. Let's see what happens. What I think this was hitting the. All right. 2nd down. Could you go on? Could you, Fez? Could you check that computer to see if this is showing? If this is hearing, go to the site.
Okay, I shall.
See if it's the sound is picking up. You see it live there?
Yes.
Okay, click on that. See, can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Sound is good.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sound is good.
Okay, 2:19 left. 3rd and 9. This is it. This is the season. Back goes Mahomes. He's got plenty of time. He's going backwards. He's throwing a big bomb.
3rd and 9. This is it.
And it's caught. First down, season ending. And the receiver fell down. Kansas City is not a team. They're not a good team. They're not a likable team anymore. Not just because of the Ravens.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of. They turned in.
They don't seem to have a class they used to.
Yeah. And that was the luckiest catch in the world. That was the luckiest catch in the world.
Sissy babies.
Yeah, sissy babies. They become
They went around their offenses.
not to use that term. I guess that's not a nice term, but
Yeah. Sorry. But
they're like.
But they're not the.
They're not like everybody likes them
funny,
team.
not like the classy things they're doing for. They're not like everybody likes them. They're now like the Patriots.
Yeah, they become the Patriots.
Yeah.
Can never go back after that. Lucky, the other teams just fall apart. Well, you can turn down the sound up there. I don't, so it doesn't feedback.
Okay. Yeah. Their division is terrible. They're in a terrible division, worse than even New England had.
I mean, the Ravens are so good this year that I mean, not so good this year in this game, but they played this game and they are still kind of in it until that pass was the luckiest pass. The guy was falling down and he caught it. I knew they would throw a long bomb to get that flag if they could, but the guy caught it.
They always did.
Now, I don't know if mathematically is there a chance. It's at the 2-minute warning and it's first down for Kansas City.
Let's get a turnover.
Yeah, but Kansas City's not going to really. That was the time. It was 3rd down. That was the time.
Yeah. That was a possibility. But now it's over. Now they just go. Just gonna run it now.
Yeah. I'll see when they come back what the situation is as to whether there's a mathematical possibility. But it doesn't seem likely. Season's ending. Another dumb season.
No, horrible
Another
season in the
Patriots.
NFL.
Another Patriots. You thought the
Yep.
Patriots were been replaced
Well,
by
the
the
Patriots
Chiefs,
were done, and there was supposed to be a new team every year. You know,
or at least yeah, maybe a couple years one, competitive. Not a team like phones in the season and still gets to the Super Bowl. That kind of like dilutes the whole thing. It's the
but
same
yeah,
team.
one thing about the Patriots, they never let up.
Yeah, they never
They had
really
been
phoned in their
consistent.
seasons.
They never phoned in the
Oh, they're
season.
doing the victory, so I don't think it's mathematically timed. Baltimore has no timeouts.
It's a you want to keep it on. I don't.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk out through the end of the season, so that we're not one of those people who just.
So what happened to the Ravens and Dolphins? It just seems like now it just seems like with the Orioles, it just seems like a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the whole season means
I mean,
nothing.
you have the
Kansas
it's
City was so
because
bad this
you
year.
got to go through all those 17 games, and it all comes down to one game, and the team that took off the whole
Yeah, so it kind of makes the regular season a waste. So tune into the football when the playoffs start. Lots of hugging coming now. 3rd and 12. Stupid team. The Chiefs are the dumb team, but
the Chiefs just don't seem to be the team that now.
yeah, it's not just because they won.
No, they won, but it seems
They turned into a-holes. Why did they turn into
because
a-holes?
you look at Patriot seasons, even when even you know what their service is and what the schedule was, they never let up. They never took anything for granted.
The only person that
The
people didn't really like on the Patriots was Brady, but a lot of the
yeah,
other
but
players,
everyone like
Gronk and
and the defense.
Teddy Bruschi.
Yeah, but they didn't score a point in the second half.
Yeah, despite time and time.
Yep. And now you got the new Patriots, but Patriots of the league so bad that you don't even have to try.
Yeah,
Offense, defense, um, yeah.
and the Patriots. What are you gonna say? The Ravens going in. Knew this would happen. Something like this could happen. It wasn't. I thought the Ravens had
Yeah, but I
another.
thought the way this game goes, you told me that it was 17-7 at halftime, and that Kansas City would not score a point in the second half. I would think the Ravens
The
would
analysis.
win the game.
The analysis of the game is it was at home and the Ravens could have won. They stayed in it until
So
that final play,
so
but they lost and the season's done.
so Patrick Mahomes
Patrick Mahomes goes to the fourth
um,
Super Bowl, I think. Four?
Patrick Mahomes is now yeah so much better than every other quarterback because he had a 93 rating quarterback, and he and because of defense, such a kept him every game.
The Ravens played sort of well on defense and sort of not, but not very well on offense and a lot of mistakes.
Offense, they played terribly.
Yeah.
Even when it wasn't it, um coverage was like Lamar sit back there where he could have run for a lot of yards.
Yeah, Lamar didn't make good decisions.
that one where
Zay Flowers fumbled on the 1 yard line.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But a lot
Well,
of calls were weird.
You gotta be lucky to get there too. When Kansas City, one, doesn't have injuries, and two, they don't even need the.
Odell Beckham.
They give too much credit to Holmes, and Kelsey get too much credit.
Yep.
They get all the credit.
Just as New England ended.
Their defense that got them there.
Just as New England ended.
Yep.
Baltimore.
Now we have
Kansas City. Now, I don't know. The Ravens can't have a better season. They had the best defense, and Lamar played at MVP. He's probably going to be the MVP. That's how meaningless that is. And they had home field, and all the fans rooting for him, all the momentum.
That was the second. When they were 14-2, they were record breaking, and he won MVP there. And it's like now it's getting like what, the Green Bay.
Yeah, he's going to turn. He's turning into Aaron Rodgers. That's what's happening.
But he better win. But Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl.
And they're going to lose a lot of players this year. And how do you even get yourself motivated?
How do you get back to that motivation to go on a whole nother season and play like that?
Yeah, and destroy like Dallas, San Francisco, Miami.
Yeah. Look what you did to San Francisco.
So how do you go into next season? I mean, in a way, this is like when the Patriots were undefeated and then they lost.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you get yourself? What do you care for the next season? I mean, what's the point of caring about the regular season?
I mean, you got to keep trying, I guess, because
yeah, you're paid.
Patriots didn't give up.
You're paid to play. This is why I didn't want. This is why I told people I did not want to go to the game, because even if they won, you still got one more game.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go to the game.
Let's just hope that in the after game speeches, Baltimore doesn't. Nobody goes up there and said we had a great season.
Yeah, but now I have to. Any justice, because Kansas City phoning in offense is Detroit winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean that would be nice.
I think they could have some redeeming quality this season.
Yeah, that's what we take over now. We'll take over. This podcast will now for the next 2 weeks. The rest of this game and the next 2 weeks. Hobo Lions. Now, if it's a San Francisco 49ers,
49ers,
Kansas City is.
I'm not watching it.
Yeah, that's junk. I don't know what they're saying. They're going to a lot of commercials. Media will probably just go on and on about how they choked it all out, which they did. Didn't think they would. Really didn't think they would this game. Not being at home. They just the only thing I can, as far as you can't really get rid of everybody. Everybody did well in the season and in the first playoff game and through some of this game. Everybody looks for a new thing for the next season. The only thing I can think of that the Ravens maybe get some kind of receiver, even though there's none available, and also maybe get a new stadium. That stadium's a piece of crap, and it doesn't help them. Let's knock down the stadium and build a new one.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. There's a lot of needs for the state, but even the state has to put money into it. You gotta have.
I mean, that area.
You gotta have a world class.
They have the world class. They have a world class baseball park.
Oh, I mean, can I turn it off?
Oh yeah, it's over.
Can't stand that.
Yeah, they get a trophy, the Lamar Hunt Trophy. Yeah, a new stadium they need.
Here's what it would be. If they, say it was Miami, right, and they won this game like this, you know what they'd say?
Probably how lucky they were.
Yeah, how lucky they were, and it would all been Vic Fangio defense. They're
Or they
giving
just
all the
had so
credit
much
to
time.
Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not the reason why they won the game. Patrick Mahomes is not the best quarterback this year. He's not. He, he talk about coming down to earth. I mean,
I guess I would relay this season to the Patriots season when they lost the undefeated, and when the Ravens lost with
Patrick Mahomes is
conduct,
not Tom Brady.
and when
He's not. He's not Tom Brady.
almost as bad as the feeling as when they lost the
Because
Colts,
um,
15-6,
he's actually been.
Peyton Manning.
He's actually been. Yeah.
Because it's really like nothing to look at.
Oh.
It's not like, oh, we made the, like, say your
Patrick Mahomes is not Tom Brady or Dan Marino.
who else
Not.
didn't say your say your Buffalo. Buffalo says we need more weapons. They can say something. What I mean, I guess Baltimore needs more weapons, but they have weapons.
If Buffalo wants to go to a Super Bowl, they need to build a state of the art.
Well, they're building a new stadium, all fancy.
Yeah, but is it going to be outdoor?
I don't know, but I just mean as far as the makeup of the team, there's not something that they're looking at. It's not like, man, if the like when Cincinnati lost the Super Bowl, it was clear. Oh, we need some better offensive linemen, and then they went out and got them. The Ravens don't really have an obvious choice. What are you gonna say?
What do you say? Get a new offensive line. The offensive line were they the problem?
No, the defense wasn't the problem. Well, the defense allowed few points. They may have allowed long possessions.
Yeah, but they allowed all that in like in the beginning.
But Lamar played strange. Didn't want to run.
Here's the thing. But for Kansas City, how do you guys feel here in Kansas City? I know, you want to win a ring and stuff, but to get the only player that gets any mention on their defense that people know around the country, even though it's their defense that got into the Super Bowl, is Chris Jones. Can anyone else name another player on the defense?
And
I would have to think hard about it.
And how?
Besides Chris Jones,
you can go back in our podcast.
3 players.
You can go back in our podcast and check what we said. We're not saying it because the Ravens lost. We were saying good things about the Chiefs, but they really the pregame thing, incident, kick, and the way they acted in the game.
Here's the pregame.
They're kind of assholes now.
The pregame thing, if he would have come up and picked up the stuff and threw it like it was a joke and he was like laughing, then that would be like, that's funny, and then Justin Tucker would have laughed. But he came up like deliberate, like wanted to get in his face.
Yeah, like we're so great. We can act like this at your home.
That's just.
It's like if you go up.
If you would have gone and done it and laughed while he was doing it, like he threw it, like somehow, like it's just like a foot.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you're playing. Say you're in a basketball court, and you're playing, you and your friends, and some people want to come and play, and they just like hurl your ball away.
Yeah.
And they start playing because they're good and you're no good. That's kind of the feeling it had to it.
Or Tennessee used to be like kind of go up there, pick a ball, and like when they throw it, like it looks like they're gonna throw it away, but they hand it back to you, bounce it back to you. Say, now they've lost that.
And
Tennessee has lost their charm.
And
Taylor Swift doesn't help them.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Just Travis Kelsey acted like a jerk the whole
Yeah,
game.
then
Yeah,
he hits somebody, and the person hitting back gets caught, and then he starts laughing.
Yeah.
Talk about
But but here the whole press, the whole media, the whole thing it's all because of Patrick Mahomes and he's the greatest quarterback ever. He's not Tom Brady.
yeah, but they're gonna talk about
Travis.
Travis Kelsey, and then
Yeah, yeah. Here's the reason they'll say they went to the Super Bowl. They'll say they'll give all the credit to Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey, and and a way out in the distance, you can hardly see. They might mention Chris Jones. They won't mention one other player in the sec. It was a secondary.
and also
They didn't get
yeah.
pass rush. Lamar had an hour back there to throw. You can't say it was a defensive line.
It's like Lamar
The
was
offensive line.
Lamar something got in Lamar's head that he was like so much that don't run. He really should have done some more running. It looked like.
Well, they luckily they got on the fourth down. They got first down, he was so out of character that if when couldn't find someone, he started running. If he would have kept running, he would have had like 10, 15 yards. But he just like slowed up, almost like a stop, and then tried running.
I mean, they were picking it up there at the very end, but it was too late. And then Kansas City got first down on a play where the receiver was falling backwards. So, when 17 games, when
I
there's
have a serious question about also because the protection you're getting. I don't understand why you weren't doing more of those. Like that one you had at Nelson Aguilar. Why weren't you doing more patterns like that? And why weren't you doing shorter patterns? Why are you going to the end zone?
yeah, why on that play?
Why, if you're inside the 30, right? You go and you try a pass to Odell Beckham, that one into the end zone. The next play, you go into the end zone. It was intercepted.
Yeah, you had a century.
Why do you have to do that? It was 4 minutes left. It was five. You had plenty of time.
And you threw it into Kansas City.
Why weren't you using the patterns you were using to get down there? Where you're calling good plays. Like that one in Nelson Aguilar. That was a perfect play. You can't get a better play than that when you got all those yards and he's on the sideline and you get out easily.
They know, like if Lamar
go twice into
if Lamar drops deep, the defensive line will defensive backs go deep. That leaves that whole middle. That's what was working there at the end.
Yeah, but
a little short pass to a receiver in the middle.
It seemed like was it rain or it was? It seemed like someone put huge ankle weights on Lamar.
Yeah, strange.
He wasn't nimble. It looked like there's so many times where they were blocking well, so all those players were occupied, he couldn't find a receiver. But on those, he usually runs out and gets yards, like 10, 15 yards of those.
Yeah.
This time, he was like he was running with like ankle weights, huge ankle weights. He wasn't nimble. He was not the Lamar Jackson that played in the season. He was. It would have went easily.
Yeah. Well.
Because I can't even say it was their offensive line playing. Their pass protection was good.
And also they allowed the Kansas City to eat up. Kansas City ate up the whole game in time. But it was that interception that kind of ended it.
But,
Kansas City won, so they deserve it.
but another thing is, you had enough chances that like you got that ball back so quickly.
Yeah,
I thought the game was over before that when it, they threw their interception. They got the ball right back.
yeah. Well, I guess we'll sign off. Uh,
I don't understand. I'm
that's
just
the end
like
of the
I don't know what to
Ravens.
say.
There's nothing
I
to
have
really there. Nothing to
I,
say. Yeah, I hear what people say.
yeah,
What's the
I
excuse?
don't care what anyone. Yeah, I just don't want to see anyone celebrating. We had a great year. No, you didn't
Yeah,
have a great year. You had a horrible year.
yeah. You had a
Okay,
horrible, horrible
you
year.
wasted the entire year. And a
Yep.
team that took it easy when you played your heart out and played smash mouth football, and and you completely
Like when they went to
completely you were the best team, and then the whole year, and then one game, and then you played it like shit.
and then they go to West Coast. They play San Francisco, so they kick the shit out of them, and so it seemed like they
Against
were
Miami,
intensity.
you you had the second most points allowed by Miami in their franchise history,
Yeah,
and Lamar 18 out of 21 for 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, and then you come into this game,
and now all those games just are evaporated out of
and then you
memory.
blew. Then when you played in the first playoff game, you didn't allow a touchdown. You scored 34 points.
Well, I guess the yep, that's the end of the season.
Yeah.
Kansas City
And then what's really bad
is
is that
fairly in, but let's hope that the Lions can win the Super Bowl
go Lions,
because
go Jared Goff.
I hate the
Jared Goff, my favorite quarterback now.
yeah.
Come on, Jared. You deserve it. You deserve a Super Bowl win. Detroit deserves it. Detroit played their hearts out. Now, Rip Ball would have been the first seed. Got picked
Yeah.
off by officials. Love their coach. I love the. I just it's hard to not root for the Lions. They got nothing. Never been to a Super Bowl, but for them to have go and win a Super Bowl, that would be great.
I mean, I guess really the only point is it's a good thing they put betting as legal because the only thing you get out of the season, I guess, is your wagering. You have 17
Yeah.
games and 17. Wait, seven? Half
Yeah,
half half the conference goes to the playoffs. You can go be 9-8. You can lose 8 games in the regular season, get into the playoffs, win the Super Bowl. All right, well, no excuse day. Got beat here at home in Baltimore,
Just
several miles from here. Let's
just
go Lions. That's who we like now.
one last thing is just have class and act like you should. No smiles about how great a season it was.
Yeah, for
It was a
Ravens.
great
Yeah,
ride for the Ravens. No, it was horrible.
and really, if you win
Worst season
if
ever.
if Lamar ends up with the
It's their
MVP, which
worst
he
season
did,
ever. It's worse than that 14-2 they had before.
it's way
Because
worse
he
than
was
that,
young. Yeah.
and it's as bad as that year that they lost the
Oh,
Colts
they
here,
had one. Yeah, when it was
15-6.
13-3, and they lost 15-6. Didn't allow a touchdown, but didn't couldn't couldn't score a touchdown. No touchdown scored in the game. They lose by 9.
Just all bad, heartbreaking loss. Oh well, we're Lions podcast for next 2 weeks. I don't even know
Go
what
Lions!
that game has started. I don't
Everyone
know.
root for the Lions, please.
All right, the LNB is out for now. Hope everybody drive safe. Everybody in Baltimore.
Yeah, especially you're leaving that game. I know how depressed you are, but be careful.
Yeah, it's nasty weather out
Don't
there.
get in an accident because you don't understand. You're bewildered.
Yeah, what team was there? Not sure.
What team showed up?
Yeah, didn't. All right. Out. See y'all. LNB is out.